This is the second video in our series, Lightsaber Academy, and if you learned the first form and the moves of that, great. I'm so glad that you're keeping up with it. I want to go over some more stuff. This one's not going to end up being a form. We just need to have some moves that we can build on. So I just wanted to show you that, like, actually got a newer lightsaber because my other one I got at Galaxy's Edge was so heavy. So this one's nice. It doesn't have any sound. It's got a little, I don't know if you can see that, but it's green. No sound, no clash on clash, but it's a lot lighter than the one. So you saw this. I was using that in the. You'll see that in the videos that I do from now on. This is just a lightsaber. That's the toy ones that you can get, where they do that, and then you end up doing that. So if this one's pretty short, but that's fine. Anything that you can put in your hand that you can manipulate is fine. This is a small little collie stick. Same thing. It doesn't matter what you use in order to learn these moves. They'll translate later on. I'm hoping that when we get back in the studio, we'll be able to get a hold of some light up ones for everybody to use, and we can put something together. All right, I wanted to show you some pretty easy things. And so I'm going to show the lightsaber so that you can see how it looks with the light. So the first one is just going to be a spin. So when you do it and that light trails nicely behind. Of course, it's nice to be in a good stance with it. Or you can just keep it going. And that looks very, very cool. So I'm going to show you how to do a forward spin and a backward spin. All right, I'm going to show you how to do an X block. So what I like to do is choke up on this, but I'll explain that a little bit more later. So X block, you're spinning and spinning, spinning and spinning. So you're going outside, inside, outside, inside. And then as you pick up your speed, it starts to look really, really cool. All right. So, and that could be done up too. So instead of going down, 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 you can go up, up, up. So then this starts going fast too, and that looks really cool too. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The first one that I want to teach you is just a basic twirl. I know I went over it before. So a twirl is where you're just coming down and coming back up. I'll do it from this side. So, like I said before, it's like a hammer, twirl, and back. And if you open your hand up a little bit, that's going to help you get a little bit quicker rotation. You don't have to, but then see what I have to do with my elbow to kind of keep it going quick. Most people that work with colleague will tell you don't do this thing, but we're doing this for fun, so just know that I am aware of that. So I'm just going to keep working with this. So what I want to do is, I showed you last time how to do a X block that was upside down. And I was saying you draw it down. Well, I want to be able to do an X block going forward. So if you got that first twirl, all you got to do is add a twirl on the inside. So it's twirl past your shoulder and then draw that circle in front of your body. So it goes down in front, down behind, and then in front. And behind and in front. And behind and in front. So if this is getting a little too fast for you, just pause the video. But basically you want to just come down and then you want to come around. You can just practice one side for a while and practice the other side. And practice the front side. And my hands just opening up and regripping, or you can barely open up and regrip. And on the back side, it's just coming down. So then when you have it, when you're first doing it, you can kind of bring your arms from side to side quite a bit. And then as you get better at it, I'll slow it down again. So drawing in front, drawing behind. Then as you get better at it, you want to be able to kind of just move it really quickly in front of you. So that's the forward one, and then you can reverse that. Everything you can go down, you can go back up. So with a twirl, it's twirl down, twirl up. And as you can see, both ways it's going past the outside of my shoulder. Okay, so with the X block, we had the one going down. Now we could have the one going up. So you'll come up on the outside, up on the inside, up on the outside, up on the inside. And then as you go, and I'm still working on it to get my speed up. Okay, I started working real hard at the very beginning. I found my wrists and shoulders were a little bit sore from that heavy lightsaber I got. So you just want to come up, come up, come up, come up. So practice downward, practice upward. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to transition. But for right now, I want you to practice those things right there. Once you've learned how to go the X block going down and the X block going up, it's pretty cool that you can go, you can switch it. So you go down, down, down. As you come around, you can go up, 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 and you just switch sides here. Okay, let me get back a little bit here. So come around, down, 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 bring it across your body. Go up, 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 and down. So like that. The next part that's kind of cool, you can add to that. Down, 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 flip it, and then up, up, up. And when you come around, do a twirl. And then down, down, down. And come around and up, 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 twirl, down, down, down. All right, so I told you that you'll be able to combine the X block going up, the one that comes around forward, and the one that comes up going backwards. So the forward X block and the uppercut back X block. So there's a cool way to change them in that if you're doing your X block on this side, I'm just going to go slow. When you get here, you do a semicircle in front of your body, and now you see how the stick's going up, or the staff or saber is going up. Now you can just turn it into the backwards one, right? So you go up, up, up. And when you get here and it comes up anyways, you can come all the way over the top, and I'll maybe back up a little bit more, and then you go do the forward one. So forward, 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 swing low and back up, and then uppercut on this side, all right? And then as you're coming up, you go over the top in a half moon kind of style, and you go down, okay? So you could play with this one. The cool thing you could do with it is you can add a twirl in. So if I'm coming this side, when I come around, instead of just going straight to the X block, when I get here, I can do a twirl and then start the X blocks. All right, and I know it seems a little redundant, but it kind of adds a little more flash to the move. And then when you get here and you're going down, you can do a little backwards twirl before you come here. So you're going up, 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 twirl, X block. And then you go to the other side, twirl, X block, coming up. All right. Then you come around and you're doing the downward ones again. So downward X blocks, twirl, upward X blocks. So again, just slow it down. You can actually just make it continuous, just so you get it. And then even if you did this and you did it, there's just all kinds of things you can add to it. So we want to I'm giving you pieces of the puzzle, which you can put together on your own. We're also going to be able to put it together as a group and come up with a really cool saber form. All right, the Obi Annie. We'll start slow. All right, so the next one I want to show you is how to do what some refer to as the Obi Annie. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, And some people call it the snake, and then some people call it high lip, low whip. So there's a lot of names for it. But basically, what you want to do is you want to get that outside twirl going, okay? Now, you're going to twirl once, and when you get here, you're going to drop the stick or saber behind your back until it's pointing up behind your back. And if you can see, I've got it right in the base of my back here. And this is the part when if it feels awkward, you're doing it right. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide your hand from the front, the back to the front. And as you can see, my chicken wing, my elbow is way out here in this uncomfortable way. But when we get here, we're going to let it come back around. Right? Then we come here again, do the spin, and put it behind your back so it's pointing up. Drag your knuckles around in front or a kind of strange roundhouse elbow, and then draw it around. Okay, so I'll do it from this way. So you come down and do a twirl, forward twirl behind your back. You're going to drag the hand around. Your elbow's going to be sticking up. When you get here, it's going to follow up and over. So you come around onto your back, point the saber or stick up, drag your hand around, and then unclench it from that kind of strange elbow position. Okay, so that when you're doing it, you come around and you come around. At first, you need to kind of exaggerate and slow down that move. As you saw in the lit up one, you can get this one going pretty fast. But if you can just practice going nice and slow, as everything else we do, technique is important. Now, right now, I'm not working on the stance part of any of these. When we get these down, we're going to add some half horses. This is a nice one to actually switch a half horse on. Okay, and what you can do on one side, it's nice to be able to do on the other side. So go take it to the other hand, twirl, and just come down and around until you got it pointing up behind your back, just like this. Of course, it's a lightsaber, so we don't want to actually touch our back. And you drag your elbow around, and you unfurl it. So you come around behind your back, and while you're learning, it's going to be touching you as you get it, okay? So that's you just want to go super slow. Usually if you're having trouble, it's because you're not letting the stick go straight up. For me, I was having trouble because I would get here and it would be pointing this way, and I drag it around, and then it just didn't have that flow. So you definitely want to have the stick come up before you bring that little chicken wing move around. All right, so that's how to do the Obi Annie, the snake, high whip, low whip. A lot of words for it, but work on that. We're going to have a lot of fun with this one combined with other ones.